Hello viewers, this is 852 Gaming. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about the main character Sakuragi Hanamichi in Slam Dunk Mobile. Now the game is unfortunately currently only available in Chinese, so sorry English speakers. So let's go to the character page here and select Sakuragi Hanamichi, right here, the guy with red hair. Now let's go to his stats. Now this is his offensive stats. Now from the top is his close range, and then mid-range, three-pointer, dunking, and layup. And then these are his defensive stats. Rebounding is the top one, and then followed by block shot, and then interruption, and then interception or steal. Now on the right here, the first one is passing, and then is balance or power. The third one is composure. Basically, the higher the composure is, the less of a chance that your shooting accuracy will be affected. And then the next one is jumping, and then running. Now the last one is dribbling. So this is Sakuragi's super. It's called Flying Man. Now you see this green little box here, it says offensive ability. Now this red little box here, it says dunk. So it's a dunking ability. What it does is that he dunks from the foul line. You see this big little red box here, it allows you to upgrade the super, as well as other talents here. Now here, the first thing you can unlock is it increases the chance of knocking other players away by 5% when you make contact. This one increases the chance by 15%. Now this one by 35%. This talent here, it unlocks a new animation. Now this one here is whenever he knocks away a player, for every player he knocks away when using this super, his super recharges by extra 10 points. Now this one here, it increases the range of where he can use the super by 0.1. This one by 0.3, this one by 0.5. So in addition to his super talent, he also has 5 other unique regular talents here. Let's look at the first one. It's called Flying Rebound. Now the green box here, it says it's a defensive ability. Now what if you use this when fighting for an offensive board? Does it not make it an offensive ability? Now the blue text here is says when fighting for the board, you push the flying rebound button to execute the skill. Now let's go to the upgrades here. Now the first one here, it says increases his rebounding stats by 1, this one by 3, this one by 5. Now this one here, it upgrades the regular talent. So basically it allows him to fly, well, in more directions. Now this one here, it increases his rebounding stats by 1, by 3, and by 5, just like these ones here. Now this one here, it increases his rebounding area. It increases the range of him where he can execute the talent by 0.2, this one by 0.5, this one by 1. Now, this one here, it upgrades the animation. So basically what it does is that when the super acceleration talent is active, right? It allows him to grab the rebound that's really high up. Now this one here, it's basically a putback ability. So when he grabs the board, it allows him to put the ball back in, like right away. This one here, whenever he grabs the board, it increases his close range accuracy by 3%. This one increases by 8%, and this one increases his rebounding stats by 5. So basically this here makes him a rebounding machine. He's a beast in rebounding. Now let's take a look at his second regular talent. It's called a teardrop or a floater. Now, not the same floater you see in a toilet. Now, this is an offensive ability. Now, you can execute the floater skill when you're in the skill execution area, which is, again, highlighted in green. Now, let's go to the upgrades. Here, the first upgrade, it increases his composure by 2%. This one by 5%, by 10%. Now, the next one up is it increases his the range of how far you can use the skill by 0.1, by 0.3, and by 0.5. Now, here, it upgrades the talent. Now, the name is called a 3-step floater, or 3-step teardrop. So basically, it allows him to execute to the talent from further away. Now, this one here, it increases his layup accuracy by 2%, by 5%, and by 8%. Now, this one here is special. This one here, whenever he misses a teardrop or a floater, within 2 seconds, his rebounding stats, it goes up by 5. His third regular unique talent is super acceleration or super speed. Now, it says in the blue here, when running off the ball, you can execute a super running speed. Now, let's go to the upgrades. Now, the first one here, it decreases the cooldown time by 0.3 seconds. The next one is 0.5, and then by 1 second. Now, here it says it increases his speed when running off the ball by 0.1. Now, I don't know if that is his normal running off the ball speed or running off the ball when super speed is active. Now, the next one up is 0.3 and then 0.5. This one here, it greatly increases his super speed ability. Now, this one here, it allows him to change his direction quickly. This one here, it also increases his running off the ball speed by 0.2, 0.5, and 1. His next ability is a defensive ability. It's called Defense. It's one of those funny gag abilities. Basically, what it does is that his arms fully extended, moving at high speed, and he uses it to confuse the ball handler. So you can use this when next to the ball handler. So let's go to the upgrades. Here, it increases the collision area by 0.2, by 0.5, and +1. So basically, when this ability is active, right? When the ball handler runs into him, the ball handler is stopped. Now the next one here, it increases the chance to stop the ball handler by 5%, this one by 10%, and by 20%. Now this unlocks a new ability when you are using the defense. Basically what it does is that it knocks the ball out of the ball handler when he collides with your player. Now the next one here, it increases the probability of knocking the ball out of the player's hand by 5%. This one by 10%. Now this one here, it further improves the stealing when the defense is active. So basically what it does is that instead of knocking the ball out of the ball handler's hand, it snatches the ball from his hand. Now here, this one here, basically what it does is that it allows you to stop the defense right away and do the next move. And here, this one is that when the defense is active, it increases the interruption rate by 2%, this one by 5%, and by 10%. Basically, what interruption does is that it lowers the shooter's accuracy. His last unique ability or talent is Pounce. So what it does is that when it's a free ball, you can press the Pounce button. It makes the avatar dive for the free ball. Now let's go to the upgrades. Now as you can see here, the talent is currently locked. Now when the player becomes S ranked, it becomes available, just like the previous talent. So when your player reaches A ranked, it becomes available. Now let's go to the first talent upgrade here. Now it increases the Pounce area by 0.1, by 0.2, 0.3, and 0.2. Now this one here, it increases the Pounce height. So when the ball is bouncing higher, you can get it easier, I guess. So this one by 0.1, by 0.2, and 0.3. Now this one here, it basically is that it allows your avatar to dive in the direction of the free ball when you press the Pounce button. Now the one under it is that after successfully picking up the ball from the ability Pounce, it increases so it decreases the chance of you losing the ball or having the ball knocking out of your avatar's hand by 2 seconds. Well, for 2 seconds. Here, this one, it unlocks a new ability. So after failing to pick up the ball using the Pounce ability, it unlocks a new ability called floor pouncing. So basically it allows your player to dive the second time.